Shalom, this is Shabbat Shalom. I last in camp, local to Jessville, Florida. First and foremost, I like to all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Ka Olam La, Yahweh Bashema Shai, Bashem, Havakak Kodash Ma'amaf. Also, the bond said elders supposed to be GMS, and the bond Samad as well, or Basharala. Peace first to 1/3, and citation for elect. This will be a quick little spiritual hydration. It's going on Sirach chapter 18. Going into the to the Most High, and how His righteousness is conducted through His Yahweh Shai, His only begotten Son, the perfect sacrifice, and of course the Spirit of Truth through Yahweh Shai. Give it to His men, His little ones. So this is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 18. It says, "He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but He." So, as simple as that. The Lord's at the top of the food chain, on top of the whole universe. There is no one. There is no one that created the heaven and the earth other than the Most High. You know, uh, so people talk down the Lord, and it's crazy, man. It's definitely crazy. I mean, of course, heathens can think what they want. They gonna get their lot. But our people that believe that the Lord is not governing their every steps and everything they do, even if they do know, like, subconsciously somehow, they have that zeal. They totally kind of disacknowledge the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai, you know. So they say, they'll take on Esau's theories, like the Big Bang. But who created the Big Bang? Ultimately, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And I mean, Lord created heaven and earth. I ain't gonna say it's actually a Big Bang, but the stuff that Esau be saying, they try to prove everything scientifically, but some things can't be proven that way. There are no laws to physics how Esau tried to do it. So this Sirach chapter 18:3, it says, "Who governed the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will." So, man, it says the heaven is his throne, and the earth is his footstool. So in the palm of his hands is how he controls this realm. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to him, man. We're like specks of dust to the Most High Yahweh Bashma Shai, and a sign that He needs for us to see Him, for us to be entreated into the kingdom is these signs right here on this earth, on this terrain, man. Is the dollar collapsing, Jacob's trouble, missiles, MOTB, stuff like that popping off, and the Lord gonna remember us. And the Lord is always listening to our prayers right now, and He's doing that. He's doing that for us. He's doing that for His children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds who believe on His name. So it says, "For He is the King of all, by His power dividing holy things among them from us, like here. By His power dividing holy things among them from profane. To whom hath He given power to declare His works? Question mark. And who shall find out His noble acts? Who shall number the strength of His majesty? And who shall also tell out His mercies?" That's a rhetorical question. And now, well, it's basically, it can be parabolic as well, but ultimately it's His Son, and it's the spirit of truth that Yahweh Shai gave to His disciples, man. In that same spirit, those the Lord's little ones, nonetheless, the elect, the hopeful elect that believe on the name Yahweh Shema Shai. So, who shall give Him power to declare His works, and who shall find out His noble acts? So, just like like on Marvel Galactus, he has a hero like Silver Surfer, and and Silver Surfer tells everyone on Earth that this place is gonna be devoured, so get ready. It's just like the Lord did Yahushua, and Yahushua gave it to the disciples, man. Gave it to the men that believe unto him. So we're being the Lord's mouthpiece, telling this place will be destroyed, declaring his works, and find out his noble acts, and numbering the strength, and telling about the mercy. The mercy is that we don't really even deserve this. We don't deserve this mercy to be freed. The whole fillet or the 1/3 remnant of the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and speckled birds. You don't deserve that. He can just destroy us and create us, right now. But he's gonna give us a way out, being being Jacob's trouble, being his name. It says, "As for the wondrous works of the Lord, there may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them, neither can the ground of them be found out." Anyone that added unto the book take away. Saints should be found in the book of death. There's nothing you can do or add. Only way you can add to yourself is just by being part of it. You know. And if you leave this place, Sirach 18:7, when a man have done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be doubtful. That's when you come in. That's the beginning of a life. That's a renewal of a body, a renewal of a mind and spirit. And of course, anyone that ever leaves this place is crazy. I stay in this place forever. I stay in this mindset, having a spirit, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by my shot. But I want this place to be destroyed, just like anyone else. And leaving this place, is like a dog returning to his own vomit. Slightly paraphrasing. Kind of, man. Just showing the power of the Lord, how the Lord has set Yahweh up, perfect sacrifice. Yahweh has done the will of his Father, giving it to the elect men that believe on the name Yahweh Shai. You know, I'm gonna get this. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. It says, "A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps." So, man, the sinews that we have, the brain that we have, and the stomach that we have to eat, it's all intricate by part of anatomy, but ultimately the spirit allows us to move, and the Lord created that spirit, and the Lord makes us have a direct path. Either we choose what we want because we feel a certain way. We have quote unquote feelings, physical feelings, spiritual feelings, ultimate physical feelings, but ultimately the Lord gonna guide us in the correct way, or ultimately in the correct way that He wants you to go. So that's Esau, man. He gonna guide them towards destruction, towards destroying this place, making this place making the earth utterly uninhabitable. The heathens as well. The what the verse Proverbs 18. Shalakia, this is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. It says, The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh by Shai, as the river of water, he turneth it whither so he will. So, comment any way, shape, or form that these kings of the earth were moving. Trump, with Netanyahu, Bibi, uh, Kim Jong Un, whoever, Xi Jinping, Putin, all the kings of the earth, whoever, the way the way they're moving is the way that the Lord is allowing them to move, just like us. Well, no, that I go for that other proverbs, dividing our steps and guiding our steps. But this is what the Lord is doing right now. He's revealing to us that this is just a play that is being rolled out, and that He has all the power in the world. Some people are noticing that right now, but they're going to ultimately know it even way more when it's magnified, when the Lord is revealing Himself, being a witness unto itself. Get that? Well, this is even better. It's Isaiah chapter 43:10. This, "Ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord, Yahweh, and my servant, whom I have chosen, that ye may know I believe me, And believe me, Shlakia, and understand that I am He. Before me, there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. So come, man, this is the Lord revealing Himself to His servants, and ultimately He's gonna reveal Himself to these heathens and Esau, man. They don't even believe, but they gonna have to believe because they gonna see it right in front of them. They gonna see us, you know, the strangers of our salvation. You know, y'all was on part of that number. Um, they gonna they gonna see the Lord right in front. They gonna see the angels, the elect men, Yahweh Shai, but you're not gonna meet them like how they did 2,000 years ago. Allow you know that it was being persecuted by 2/3 of the people. You know, was took out of was didn't want to get took out of jail by they chose a thief and a robber over him, basically Barabbas. Um, Nonetheless, we're the Lord's witnesses and his servants, and we were chosen to do this, man. I'm gonna say it again because I'm praying, I'm hoping that I'm part of the hopeful elect, 104,000, his chosen, his little ones. You know that they're gonna basically be the part of the new kings, the new kingdom of New Jerusalem, man. Not we have a shot, not what what's it called? I just saw a video like from like 20 years ago, I believe, or 20, 30 years ago, man. Esau was just talking about, they were talking about New Jerusalem, but they were referring to like Revelation and whatnot, but it was just straight up Edomites talking about that, and they believed that it was the Jews. They probably like Temanites or Khazars or whatever. I don't know. They wasn't like they didn't look Jewish. Honestly, they didn't look like that, but they were just talking about that, and that's what they believe. But they have the guns going. Or this is their birthright. I mean, it's like this is their blessing. Is having a sword, destruction, you know. But our blessing is having Most High Yahweh my side, a literal power of the whole universe to pray on and to counsel on and to believe on, and all that, man, and ultimately for salvation and save us out of these times, But Khan, man, that's a little spiritualization is going on. Sirach chapter 18. The Lord is controlling all this, and us being His servants, we're doing what He's asked us from the very beginning, man. Just about, well, at least like 2,000 years ago, man. Just being the reincarnation, being the regeneration, the prophets of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shai, but revealing this place, to be Babylon, spiritually Nineveh, spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, man. So these places that need to be destroyed, you know, through 200 million ICBMs. Matter of fact, intercontinental ballistic missiles, nuclear warheads. You know, gotta add that in there because some people think meteors or uh, Zion apocalypse. It's gonna be apocalypse nonetheless. Well, actually, shoot. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say that. Shoot, they got them. I can't even know if I can say it anymore. That's how you start work because they probably gonna try to start something like that. But nonetheless, yeah, you saw this Caucasian race, man. They're being revealed to be the true devils according to the scriptures, man. The physical counterpart of Satan and his men being revealed to be the true Israelites, and more people waking up, man. So y'all thought it was an edifying little lesson, so like an edifying little spiritual hydration. That I just want to shalom.